Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, the 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 6. At the 20.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Those are the numbers from Rudolph from last week's game. 5 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
The first down.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Watson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down.
James on the coverage.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup at 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The rushing numbers last week for Cohen, 16 carries, 57 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Love from the gun on third down. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Packers.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
Love now on second down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
And a Packer first down.
On 1st and 10, Love. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. That's complete, right around the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Complete.
11 more on that one and another first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
Sheldon Rankins.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And now out comes Minnesota. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson on 3rd down. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Watson. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
3-3.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and
a shotgun handoff to Patterson. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
First down, Green Bay.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Packer first down.
First down, a run with Cohen. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Tack McKinley on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He completes this to Sutton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Love from the gun. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Deshaun Hand in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Love. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6.
The game 6-6.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the 27.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete to Cordero Patterson. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jason Pierre-Paul. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Love. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Packers.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
1st down, Love to pass. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. That catch good for only a couple.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A 3rd field goal in the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Sheldon Rankins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On first down, it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Watson, he'll find Lindsey here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Watson's pass intercepted by the Packers.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Packers have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the gun, here's Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Watson on first down. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Tavecchio puts this one through, and that'll bring them back within 4. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, Love. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Packers.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Love. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Packer
on 1st down, Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Love. Touchdown, Packers.
Love's pass.
DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Brendan McManus lining up.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Elsewhere around the NFL, 3rd quarter now in Los Angeles. And the Lions have opened it up, leading now by a couple of touchdowns. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Able to find Harris, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Watson. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph.
Watson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Packers' 35-yard.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42. Love. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
2 yards on the play. 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Love's pass. Complete to David.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd down.
Love now. 20. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up
second and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
1-yard line.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Recovered by Green Bay.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Love. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Love's pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they open the lead up now to 25. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
What was that, Russ?
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
This one brought in by Jefferson. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Vikings. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, it's Watson. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Watson's pass intended for Justin Jefferson.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Cohen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
Taken down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Green Bay, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.